Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel if you are new, and if you are not, welcome back. I took a couple months off after giving birth, healing through postpartum, and I am back to upload weekly recipes. Today we are going to make Liberian potato greens, red oil potato greens. Now this voiceover will be explaining everything that's written in the text just to give an explanation to those who need it. So I blended up all of my vegetable ingredients and I'm going to add all of my protein of choice in the pot. Now any protein that you see here that you do not like, you do not have to use it. Use any protein you like. That's the thing about cooking. It's a canvas. What you like, you add. What you don't add. So all my blended ingredients, I'm going to add it on top of the protein, add water, and I'm going to bring that to a boil. The purpose of this is I want to develop a good broth, one. Two, I want to cook it al dente. The small pot was a little crowded, so I had to bring out my bigger pot so it can boil better. So after everything was boiling, this is what it looked like. Now this would typically be called your pepper soup base. This is going to be used later to bring flavor to the soup without additional salt. If you bought pre-cut potato greens, make sure you wash it out thoroughly. Sand, debris, make sure you wash it out and squeeze out any excess water. Potato green will produce water and you don't want to have all that additional water in it. Now here's my station. My potato greens, my pot, and my broth and protein to my left. Add red oil to your pot. Let that heat up for a couple minutes. Now I did make a mistake because my kids was making my brains go round and round. Add your potato greens first, then add the second blended ingredients, like the second vegetable ingredients to it. Give that a stir and then bring it to a boil for a couple of minutes. Now I season it with chicken bouillon, a little bit of garlic. That's all you need. Do not add any other type of seasoning because it just throws off the taste. After a couple minutes of just cooking, I'm going to add my al dente protein into the potato greens so it can develop and mix in with that potato greens and get the flavor. Now I'm showing you the potato greens because it was a little coarse, but with time it will become softer. Now I'm going to do the thing that makes potato greens softer. My broth that I showed you earlier that we're going to use, this was about maybe 5 or 6 cups of water, 6 cups of broth. I added into the potato green, mix it up, close the lid, and I'm going to cook that on medium low to low heat so the potato greens can soften up. Now here it is. I'm just giving it a stir. Make sure it doesn't burn on the bottom. You want to make sure you do not burn your potato greens because when you burn your potato green, it throws off the taste. Sometimes it may be a little bitter or just the burn taste is overwhelming. Now here's dry fish I bought from my local African market. Add that in for additional flavor, smokiness, Now at this point, all of the water had dried out. That's when you know your potato green's done. The bubble will become a little smaller, as you can see, and the oil will start rising to the top. So I'm just stirring to make sure it does not burn on the bottom. And here is what the final looks like. Your potato green should look something like this at the end. Cook your favorite rice, quinoa, whatever it is, and add it on top and enjoy. Hope to see you next time.